555-5683. Okay. I mean, it's ringing. Oswald, is everything alright, honey? Yeah, just... Has Dad been acting weird to you? He's been a bit quiet, but that's just work stress. Don't worry, Oswald, he's okay. Sure, Mom, thanks. Talk to you when you get home. Okay. I wonder... Okay. Clearly I've done something wrong. Maybe I messed up earlier and I just can't do the thing. Okay, where's the party room in relation to where I am? So Chico went where I need to be. Maybe I chance it. Maybe she won't be like right where I need to be. Oh, okay. She is right where I need to be. Come on. But also Chica's like really... I mean, I guess it makes sense that she alerted Afton. Okay, maybe Chica's gone now? Come on, Chica! So it seems like Chica doesn't really care about me, right? Like, it seems like Chica just lets Afton know where I am. And it's weird. I mean, I kind of just assumed that all the animatronics would just be chasing me at all times. We're just gonna wait till I hear another door, because that was Chica leaving. Come on, Afton. Okay. Maybe I just screwed something up and I can't do it now. Oh. Hi, kid. She kind of looks a little like Cassidy. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Before you get out of here, I'm looking for my dad. Have you seen him? No, I haven't seen anyone else, but I've been hearing weird noises coming through the vent in here. I've definitely heard a man mumbling and snoring. Oh man, that's gotta be him. No one mumbles and snores like dear old dad. I think you're clear to run straight to the exit. Just be careful. Okay, good luck. So the achievement popped again for the... What's this? A photo? It looks like it's pretty scratched up. Okay, so the achievement popped again for the candy. So maybe I can, maybe now, what was it, 555-5683, I think? Maybe now it'll do something? Ah. Why circus, baby? Oh, grant her wish. Okay, so we just doing all the book references. Okay. So this is a reference to, I want to say the doll's name is Ella. And in that book, it's this kind of a circus baby allegory that replaces, like she has this little girl, the book is called To Be Beautiful. And this little girl who doesn't think she's beautiful and, you know, doesn't think that she can be a real girl, not a real girl. She doesn't think she's beautiful and she, I think, is homeless and has like this really rough life. Oh, is the doll older each time? So that was 3 times, and the doll's a little bit older every time. And I think Ella was blonde. And so ultimately the robot in the book like replaces the little girl and turns the little girl into like a scrap robot, basically. So this is a reference to that. Yep, okay, and what happened to the little blonde doll is what happened to the little girl in the book. So we've got 2 book references now. Interesting. So, okay, I guess I'll go back to the dining area real quick and see if maybe... I guess I had to do the thing first. I'll look at the photo after I do everything else. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Do I just keep doing it? I hear somebody. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I would be so upset, but I wonder... Oh, go away. You know what? I have an idea, and I hate my idea. I wonder if I bugged the game, all of you will pay. So I'm curious... I wonder if I bugged it, because the cell phone minigame was clearly an Ella reference, and there was a set of events that happened before Ella replaced the girl. If I remember the summary correctly, the little girl had to go and bring parts for Ella. Oh, I wonder. I wasn't counting. I wonder if it's 25 because 25 cents. Okay, here's Springtrap. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo the other one. Oh, they wouldn't. I just had a thought. Okay, just come get me. He will come back, he always does. I just had a thought. I had a horrible thought. Okay, hold on, let me get the photo, because I think I have to have the photo before I can trigger any of the minigames. And then... I just had a horrible thought. Yeah, so if I remember the summary correctly, she had to get... And like the fact that it's Baby instead of Ella is a bit of a call out too. So Baby, and the fact that it's kind of a more mature outfit for Baby is also a call out to the books, because there is a reference to like, basically the idea that Charlie in the books had a series of robot bodies that were meant to emulate, like after Charlie got by Afton, Henry made a series of robot bodies for robot Charlie to let her experience like growing up, basically. I hear Afton. And so Baby ends up, Afton steals one of the older bodies for Charlie, like a young adult body for Charlie, and uses that to bring back Elizabeth as Circus Baby. I need to go that way. And so there's actually a reference to some guy being attracted to her, not realizing she's a robot in her, like, 20-somethings appearance. So then the fourth closet, there being the 4 different bodies for Charlie at different stages of life to simulate her growing up over time. Is Chica in here with me? So my horrible thought, I assumed 25 because of 25 cents. What if it's 83 or 87? Oh, it said, what did I say? Can you still see them? Green eyes! Green eyes! Charlie and Elizabeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beverages. Good job. So I got 5 beverages. Okay, so this makes me think Charlie. I mean, so Charlie's eyes aren't green, but this makes me think Charlie because Charlie's whole thing in the Save Them minigame was getting all the things, Balloon Boy helping her get all the things for a party for the kids. And so this, to me, makes me, like, right, cupcakes, drinks, maybe toys or something. This is like Charlie collecting toys, or collecting things for the party. 5 hearts, 5 pierced hearts. And she had to give them life to save them. So even though green eyes is more associated with Elizabeth and Vanessa, what is that? Are those like pots of like cooking liquid pots of stew. It's Bonnie. That's interesting. It's a Bonnie cake, and then she's crying. So that's got to be a Charlie reference, because the marionette is perpetually crying because of... Wait, Afton went this way. The marionette's perpetually crying? Oh, hey, yep, okay. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I'm going towards the danger. You had better not just magically get me. Okay, let's just get on out of here. Chica, calm down. I'm in the middle of something. That is not what I was trying to do. Crap, I don't know where I am. Oh, please. Okay, I've got a minigame. It's weird, right, that only Afton and Chica patrol for you? Like, so, I mean, I guess in a way Chica makes sense. I was the first. I have seen everything. Right. Okay, I mean, so they're where I need to be. No, they're not. She went to arcade and he went to security. Okay. I need to use the bathroom so bad. An odd photo of two men inside of a strange office. This is somewhere inside of Freddy's. Okay. Obviously Afton and Henry, but I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be back. Okay. So let's go get Dad. And no one's gonna mess me up, right? I hear you. Oh, the timing on that. Okay, well, let's go in here, I guess. Dad! Dad, you're alive! Oh, that's not good. Dad, we gotta go. That airplane was a thing. Wasn't that airplane a thing? Dad? Sounds like something's trying to get in. I better hide. Hide where, bro? I guess in here. Ooh, Dad? Dad? Oh. Dad's a heavy sleeper. No, you're not taking him away again. I mean, okay, so let me just check. Is there like a weapon? I guess we just going for it. I can't find anything to use. Oh, also, where am I? Nowhere. Great, that bear is out there. I mean, where am I? Well, he took Dad to the left of wherever I went. So maybe we go towards the entrance? Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I thought that, I don't know why I thought that took me to the entrance. Oh, that's new. This door's locked. Chica, now is not the time. Okay, not the entrance. Ball pit? Do I have the screwdriver still? There, it should open now. Oh, my back hurts. Okay. I mean, security and the ball pit are the only places I can think of. And I'm right here, so I may as well go ahead and check security. Okay. Maybe I can use the cameras to find where he's taken my dad. Okay, that's the camera that they broke. Okay. I can't see the ball pit. Okay. Well, it's worth a try. So let's go down, skip a door, go up. Go down, skip a door, go up. God, these jump scares. Whoa! Afton is... he caught those hands, bro! Yo, let's go! Oh, the picture of him and Henry freaked him out. Whoa, nope. Yo! Springtrap is getting these hands, bro! This is amazing. This kind of makes me think about the rotoscoping in Faith. I don't trust that. Bro! Springtrap caught those hands! Oswald beat the crap out of Afton! Let's go! Dad! Dad! No, not dead. Please don't be dead. Oh, my back hurts. What the heck is that thing? What happened, Oswald? So, I hid in the ball pit to play a prank on you, which I shouldn't have done. You came to look for me and slipped on a ball. Must have hit your head pretty hard when you fell. I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't mean for things to get so out of hand. I accept your apology, Oz, but you're right. You shouldn't have done it. Let's get out of here. Not until I double tap. You and I are beat up pretty good, Oz. What happened? You don't remember anything? Well, considering this massive lump on my noggin, no. Oh, I was mad at you for being late to pick me up, again. So, oh, I've got like a bite on my arm. So I decided to hide from you to make you feel as annoyed as I was. You slipped on a ball and got knocked out. I'm sorry, Dad. I know I'm a pain sometimes. Oh, Oz, you're not a pain. You're just a kid, and a very good kid at that. Kids make mistakes all the time. You're supposed to. It's how you learn. I'm the one who isn't supposed to make mistakes, but I obviously made a mistake if you think jumping into that nasty old pit was the only way to get my attention. I'm sorry I haven't been there for you, Oz. It's time I make some changes around here. Tell you what, let's go home, get you cleaned up, then pop in Zendrelix versus Mecha Zendrelix for old time's sake. Deal? Deal. Oh, love you, Dad. Same here, kiddo. By the way, I think I may be suspended from school. What? Listen. Yo, let's go. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was just curious, like, you know... Hey, I got the best ending. I was just curious if it was, like, the kids I saved in the past. Because, right, when you go back, the missing... This doesn't circumvent FNAF from happening, right? Because you have the idea that when we go back to the very beginning, there's already clearly... I can't understand what you're saying, but it's cool. I can't understand anything you're saying, but it's cool. So anyways, the missing children's incident clearly still happened, because when Oswald goes back, there's already 5 kids that are laid out in the room, and then Springtrap comes after you. And so, these are an additional 5 or however many kids that we save into the pit. So it doesn't contradict the original game happening. But that was interesting. Because we had a Fetch reference, we had a Ella To Be Beautiful reference, and then I really strongly feel, even though Green Eyes would be associated with Elizabeth or Vanessa, I really strongly feel like that minigame was about Charlie, especially because she's crying at the end. And so if you look, when the marionette finds Charlie and realizes that they're too late to save her, all the marionette can do is try to comfort Charlie in her passing, and so she holds Charlie close And then in the rain, the marionette, you know, short circuits and expires while holding Charlie, which is how Charlie's soul gets into the marionette's body. And for the entire time that Charlie inhabits the marionette, and to clarify for anybody who's confused, this is Game Charlie versus Book Charlie. So the whole Charlie growing up as a series of androids thing was only in the books. See you. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that's a reference to Fetch being the next game. But when Charlie as the marionette in the game timeline saves all the kids, and there's the fire, which is the only thing that can free a soul that's trapped in Remnant and trapped in an animatronic form, the marionette's no longer has the crying marks on its face to signify that Charlie's spirit has moved on. Except it's implied that Charlie is hanging out with Cassidy in Ultimate Custom Night, because her lines imply that she is one of the only two entities there that's not just being controlled by Cassidy. Like, there's Cassidy, but then Charlie has the line, the others are like animals, but I'm very aware. And she also has the line, I'm not afraid of you, not anymore, when she takes out Afton. So, yeah. Just Pizza Dining Hall, Freddy Fazbear's Dining Hall, new songs unlocked. Okay, well. Did it okay, I was like, did it crash? Okay, I mean, I think I did all the things. I think we're done. I'm just gonna check real quick if there's anything I didn't do. No, I did all the things. Okay. Well, this was fun. This was so fun. This was so fun. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's talk about some things here. Is what I want. Okay, so that was super fun. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. It really felt like a modern day take on Clock Tower. And now I can finally read the Into the Pit book now that I have beaten the game, because I didn't want, like I said, like I'm a really big Five Nights at Freddy's fan, but more from the perspective of the narrative than playing the games themselves. I got into, in terms of the games, I love Pizzeria Simulator, and honestly, if I could just get like a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Tycoon game, I would just play that. Same for like the Help Wanted 2 mini game. The Chica game where you gotta get all the food together, that's my zen. That's my favorite in the world. I love that. So if I could just get that separate, I would play that all day. Yeah, no, I mean, that was really fun. And I think it does a good job of teasing what could come. I don't know how rambly I was during the credits, so I'll just try to succinctly say, we had a reference to Fetch, which Scott has said that he wants to be the next game that Mega Cat Studios works on. Then we had the Ella reference with To Be Beautiful, and that played out very similar to how it played out in the game, or in the book rather. And then we had the Charlie minigame that very clearly called out to Happiest Day. And so what's interesting is, like, I'm a big fan of the narrative of the FNAF games, and Security Breach is one that I've played, and I played Ruin, and I played Help Wanted 2. I've just looked into the story for everything else. You know, I've looked at all kinds of lore breakdowns. I own some of the lore books. What's interesting for me is we do appear to be playing through, in this new wave of games that are coming out, we do appear to be playing through the journeys of the bullies that were present and a part of what ultimately led to Crying Child, who may be named Dave. There's a great video that I will link to if you're curious about that, how that came to pass. But we appear to be playing through the adult lives of the kids that were present when Crying Child got bit. And so it's very strongly implied that Bonnie Bro is Cassie's dad, and ultimately, you know, we see the conclusion of his arc, which is very sad, and then and Help Wanted 2. And then Into the Pit, we seem to be seeing the story play out of Freddy Bro, which leaves Foxy and Chica. Wait, Michael's Foxy Bro. I'm losing track of how many animatronics there are. Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, Chica. So we know 3 of the stories. So this would imply no Michael is Foxy Bro, so we've seen his story play out over the course of the game. We know Michael's story already. So it would imply to me that the Chica friend is going to be the next story that we see play out if they're going to continue this thread. I have to read the book to see if Into the Pit, the game, like how different from the book it is, or how closely it followed it. But overall, yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I really enjoyed my time with it. There were a couple of things that kind of surprised me. Like, the implication to me was that every night was going to add another animatronic to the mix, and really it was kind of just Chica and Springtrap that were after me. You know, I had a run-in with Bonnie, and then Freddy was kind of just there, and that was weird, right? That like Freddy was kind of just there. He had a couple of spots where he got in my way, but he didn't really get like a night devoted to him, and that kind of surprised me. And then I was expecting at that point for Bonnie and Freddy to be patrolling after me as well. And I don't know, maybe there's like some cut content, or maybe they'll add something in an update later on. But it was weird to me that Freddy and Bonnie don't stalk me the way Chica does, and that Chica really wasn't a threat, right? Like Chica was kind of just Afton's alarm, and maybe she could have actually grabbed me if I had stuck around her longer. But there were multiple times in this playthrough that Chica was like right up on me, and all she did was like yell for Afton, basically. And it's really a sad commentary, really, if you think about it, that Susie, I am the first, I've seen everything. So Susie got stuffed into Chica, and this idea, and Afton took advantage of Susie's dog getting run over and telling her like, hey, I know where your puppy is, you know, come with me and you can see your puppy again. And that's how he got a hold of Susie. And so this idea that the first is this kid that is now relegated to be little more than Afton's watchdog. You know, he essentially turned her into the dog, is very depressing. But you know, as we go through the rest of the games in the timeline, we know that through the efforts of Michael and Charlie, that all the children's souls are freed, and they've moved on, so she's free from that torment. Yeah, I really enjoyed Into the Pit. Is it my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game I've played? I think Pizzeria Simulator will always be my favorite because I'm such an addict for simulator games, but Into the Pit is definitely up there. It's definitely up there. So, all right, that wraps up this series. I appreciate those of you that actually stuck with me through this. I know due to my day job schedule and my day-to-day life schedule, I know I'm beating this game way later than anybody else did. So you saw while I was sick, I did the little mini-sode where I played through the ferry. And when I first started this channel, that was really what I wanted to do, is I didn't want to just play the big popular games. Elden Ring is like an exception because it's like my favorite game of all time, well, one of them. But I wanted to also use this platform to highlight smaller developers, and so I'm going to be doing more of those short one-shot. They're not all going to be horror games, obviously I really love horror, but I'm going to be playing more of those smaller games. I also have some ideas for the next series. I've had a few requests for things to look into playing next. So I haven't decided what game is going to be next for the series. I know Silent Hill 2 just dropped, and I'm kind of just playing around with that on my own time, which runs surprisingly well on the Steam Deck, if you're curious. Yeah, if you guys want to see me play Silent Hill 2, by all means let me know. Or if you have anything else that you'd like to see me play through, just let me know. So, alright, that wraps up Into the Pit. I'm probably going to play this again on my own time, because this was just a really fun game, so I might just play it again on my Steam Deck. But until the next time, this is Eugene, the author, saying, you're awesome, be amazing, you already are. Take care, dreamers.